So, you remember the famous Belmont of all time, Simon Belmont? Yeah, this ain't about him. And no, this ain't about his grandfather, Trevor, either. This is
Oh.
about a different Belmont. Welcome to
Which one?
Castlevania, The Adventure.
So which Belmont is this?
This is
Is it
Christopher
Richter?
Belmont,
Ah, yes.
the son of Trevor Belmont, I believe.
Ah. I get this guy mixed up with what's his face, from Harmony of Dissonance. Is he Simon's kid? No, Trevor's kid.
No, that's juiced.
Yeah, it's juice.
Yeah. Juice Belmont is very noteworthy, you know.
Totally. He had one
Oh,
game to
okay,
himself
okay.
and redecorated a house in the castle.
Is not.
What?
Hideous.
That's my reaction to the gameplay. Anyway, so what I did for commentary purposes is I had these games have a romhack playthrough. So that way it just feels a bit more quicker because as you just saw right there, that was from the original version of the game, and my god, is Christopher slow. He is so slow, it hurts. So this is
Not
a
a bad-
romhack
The
done
screen tearing is
by-
hurting me.
Yeah, so this is a ROM hack done by the name of richirobot for romhack.net that does a speed and a whip hack. Where, yeah, unfortunately, compared to other games, Christopher can upgrade his whip twice with these energy orbs he can pick up. Unfortunately, if he gets hit, he goes down a level.
What's
And
with the
that's
timer?
really annoying.
Castlevania games are timed.
Yeah.
It's nothing new, Lucky. It's just the fact that, compared to other games where it's like, oh, you got 6 minutes to beat the level, which is fair enough. This game gives you 12. It shows you how slow he is compared to other Belmonts.
Yeah, it's double the time, which it is.
Yep.
Look at
Wow,
the.
look, the chiptune's
That
pretty
guy's
good. What?
moving.
So there's
What?
something you need to know is there are secret rooms in each of the levels.
No, don't do that.
Huh.
Yep. So hope to God you had a guide to know where the hell they are. I sure did. My
Does this
first
have
playthrough. and
the-
it's
Does this have the Castlevania, with you falling in a pit and if you're above a screen, you should die, you do?
So say Christopher falls a little bit close but doesn't touch the rope, that's death.
Okay. There's a
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
wall, there's clearly ground below you as though.
Mm-hmm. It's like there was ground below you, but apparently he climbed up several ropes because as soon as you touch the screen, well, you're dead.
It's because Christopher forgot.
E for
E for
goal.
gold.
E for gore. So Bryan, so this is for we recorded this so we can have some funny Castlevania mythos. Tell us, what is Christopher's trait? Why is he trying to kill Dracula? Does Dracula come back? Is this
Well,
Castlevania?
according to the story, apparently this is supposed to be before Dracula was Dracula.
He's
Before the 3D game?
Yeah, we're pretty much reading off the manual here of the wiki. However, the Devil Dracula existed long before his first confrontation, not as a Devil Dracula, but as an evil sorcerer. Count Dracula was a fanatical demon worshipper who built a dark castle on the outskirts of Transylvania and conducted evil rituals every night. So,
okay.
yeah, he's not even a vampire. He's just a sorcerer. Too. It's like, oh, hey, let me just combine my devil magic. Oh, look at me! I'm now the current king of evil.
Now, Bryan, I don't normally like being like this, but you just said he was Trevor's son, right?
Well, he's a descendant of Trevor, but again, this is messing up with the timeline, which isn't new to Castlevania.
Or anything Konami related?
Yeah.
So until further proof is given, I'm gonna assume we're playing as Leon's father.
Yeah.
Weren't these games judged a little non-canon anyway?
Yes.
Technically, it's like, okay, before the whole mess up with the timeline, they originally were part of there as it's supposed to be Trevor, then Christopher, then Simon, so on and so forth. But because of the whole mess up with the new timeline, the games are pretty much kind of like up in the air, and then Legend was straight up just non-canon now.
Wait, is this canon?
I just assume the Game Boy ones are just non-canon anymore.
Like, they explicitly made, like, the Sonya game non-canon. What about this one?
Yeah.
Is this a guy who thinks he's a Belmont? He's actually just fighting a random magic man?
Well, drugs hit hard in the 1800s.
Ah, Jesus.
Man, the whole thing. It thinks he's part of a clan to stop vampire owners. In fact, he's just the next door neighbor, just wondering, wait, what's going on?
Yes, his name. He
He
is.
heard stories, and he was like, I could do this.
Bet I can do this shit.
Yeah, I think he's just on a little too many of the magic mushrooms.
Like, oh, please don't. Oh.
Why did you jump?
So what?
Because that's what you're supposed to do.
say?
You're supposed to wait and then jump.
Based on the conversation you guys had, I've got to ask, what Castlevania game messes with the timeline the most?
These?
Yeah, probably.
Like,
Like hands down the
aren't-
Game Boy trilogy.
Like, the other games aren't, like, mega coherent, but at the very least, when you, like, trace them out, they don't, like, have huge problems. And then there's this where it's like Bryan just said, Trevor Belmont, he's not the first person to fight Dracula, but he's one of
That
the
would be
earliest.
Leon Belmont,
No.
would be.
Well, no, okay. It's supposed to be that in the current timeline, Leon fights Matthias, who becomes Dracula. But the first ever fight against, Dracula himself is Trevor.
Wow.
Why are
And
the giant
this
eyeballs acting like
continuity-
boulders?
Again,
I don't know.
since this
That's
is Game Boy,
not in trouble with
Leon's
games.
game,
It's not at all.
Leon's game didn't come
Eyeball.
out until the PS2 era.
Yes.
So like,
Yep.
there's a gap there is.
So this game is trying to give an origin to Dracula, and already they kind of fucked it up.
Yeah.
Unless this is a time travel story.
Because it's like we got the first game with Dracula being either Haunted Castle or Castlevania 1. Then you got the birth of that because of the the whole jumping back in time with Castlevania 3. Then you have the origin point in Lament of Innocence. And then you have this game saying like, oh yeah, he wasn't even a vampire, he was just a sorcerer. It's like,
Can you imagine, like, at the end of this game, it's just like sell? I was gonna make a Dragon Ball joke, but I fucked up too early. Imagine this Dracula with Cell. It's just like, damn, I got beaten by Christopher. I'm gonna go back in time and kill his dad as a vampire.
the problem with how many games try to have an origin point. I'm trying to
Hang
make
on,
the-
it just hit me. You're talking about reading the manuals to get the plot out of this one.
What?
I'm sorry. What?
Secret Door number 2. Or should I
No.
say Secret Door number 2.
Ignoring that? You brought up the whole manual with the plot thing. Are you referring to the English one that was made in America or an original Japanese one? Because during this era, they would drastically differ.
This is from the official Japanese instruction booklet. Just translated.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Because again, around this era of like gaming, you go like, so
You know what?
And
Now that
she-
makes me curious.
which one is taking the correct canon for stuff? Because like
Whatever the developers
again,
say.
sorry that had the key example of this fucking thing here. It is.
Until Sega decided to say, fuck it, we'll use a little bit of both.
You're just
You know what? Just because you bring it up, I'm gonna look up the American manual. Let's see if there's a story in it.
what the fuck, Moment?
They're frogs? Toads?
There is no story in the English manual. Okay.
There isn't?
No.
Like what you can
Instead, there's an entire page of some pretty frightful dudes. And it's just a bunch of enemies.
Oh.
This is blurry.
So, Konami's American branch, what were they, Ultra Games at the time? They didn't even bother.
Even they know this is bullcrap.
Yeah, it's a
These
GB, it's a
frightful
Game Boy
dudes.
game. We don't have to care about the story.
No,
I
that's
mean-
a lie, and you know it.
Most games at the time was just, hey, make a game.
Even Super Mario Land gave us something.
Oh, I can barely read this. This big eye.
Yeah, but it wasn't, Mario off to, stop the great
Under
Grand Wizard
primary?
Tatanka.
Noel,
Little spaceman.
No, that's got the same energy as the North American Mega Man manuals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. Ooh.
What is a primary evil? Bryan, are these bosses? Can you confirm?
It depends. Do they have names?
Well, they all have names, but some of them have primary evil next to them.
When we look at the Mario 1 2.
Oh, and the Goban's one is definitely the first boss.
Okay.
Oh, we're in the Mega Man
Well, yeah.
fucking 4, aren't we now?
What the hell?
Is it 4 or is it 5?
5.
Clippers. And can I say again, this is with the ROM hack because the original version is very tight on how close you can be because again, you're slow as molasses.
What are we witnessing? What is this game design?
Oh my god, that fucking lower
No.
bits.
Piss off.
Oh, it's a wall. What's this funky ass beat?
Do not question Castlevania music.
Castlevania is always known for its awesome music. What do you mean? It's like, what are these beats in the 1800s? Well, they've always had that.
Hast thou heard this shit?
Oh, what the fuck is that bullshit?
I
Oh
want.
no.
Yep, it's a chase segment now.
Ah,
Oh,
Jesus.
fuck.
God damn it. To be fair, this was to be expected. This kind of happened in the NES and Super NES games too, just upstairs.
But imagine,
Mhm.
remember now, imagine if him being half the speed.
No, thank you.
Lucky, I have a thumbnail idea for you when we're done.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, Christ.
So I know I approve of it.
You haven't even seen it yet.
Again, remember,
Exactly.
I know, it's just everyone else is like, oh no, oh shit,
again,
oh
do you remember,
Christ.
this is gonna be,
Go for
this is
it.
one of free game room that's gonna be, this is.
Yeah. I'll just make a little mock-up for you so you can understand
Oh.
the vision.
I mean,
I mean,
it will save me making, it will save me
bad
doing one
idea.
later on, it will.
It's just Noel's like, I got an idea. It's like, oh man, he's got an idea.
Yeah.
April 23rd, Noel has an idea.
Thank you.
Oh.
Wait, did you write that? Did you write that somewhere, or did you write it in your death note?
Imagine doing as a journaler.
All I gotta do is just replace the pages of a regular journal with stuff from the Death Note, and no one would know.
There's cheap, it is.
Yep. Like now you gotta climb up ropes.
This
really
was the day.
fast. You
This
gotta
was the
avoid
day of the
enemies.
Game Boy.
One thing sort of
And then
look at
frickin',
the spikes. Look
Ugh.
at the way pictures by the top of the spikes. That's just bugging me. It is.
What the
The
white line?
layering,
Yes.
Huh?
Like
again, Game Boy.
not even layering.
There's limitations.
Just says that they just managed. I think they just put just coloured in the white spikes next to the spikes. Spikes. And just like, fuck it. Background's white. Fuck it. Didn't care.
Mhm.
Realizing, oh yeah, it goes going up and up. It is into a wall section. It is.
God, it really sucks getting to this point and you just trip
Yeah.
at
Like,
the last moment.
What? Hating jumping in a Castlevania game? That's never been heard of.
oh,
I don't
what
think
fuck
I
if it
remember
did? What next? You can just following now. Get right at
The
it.
corridors are very narrow. I wonder why.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Oh, that's why.
Jesus, Spike Woman's up in the street. He is.
Damn
Hey,
it,
this
Dr.
is-
Willy.
Alright, this is a very bad mock-up, Lucky. That's why I need you to deliver on the vision.
Okay. What are these beats?
A miserable little pile of composures.
What is this soundtrack? A miserable little pile of notes. Not enough beats? Have at you.
What the fuck is that hitbox if you hitting it
God,
all on your
well,
head though
there's
still?
nothing don't belong in this world.
Is Dracula just the YouTube composer? And Simon
Yeah.
got like
Yeah,
Richter's
and Richter's the goddamn
copyright.
YouTube page trying to cut him off
Oh,
or the company.
oh, Jesus Christ, Ryan!
What the
Jesus.
hell?
Ryan!
What the
oh,
fuck?
Jesus
What
Christ!
the fresh hell?
What are these?
Again, the original version, that wall is just trying to get you, so just pray. Just pray.
The wall even is, I'm wondering.
Well,
Gone?
that's because, again, this is edited, so it's more farther back because of Christopher Speed.
Hmm.
So I think here...
You
This
jump
seems-
off.
This seems like a,
This
Yeah.
is too
Yeah.
obvious.
yeah, this is gonna be a little bit.
That's one of the more obvious ones.
It was a little too obvious. Still dumb, but obvious.
Well, yeah, if you knew of the ones beforehand, then yeah, that one's the most obvious. But if you don't know they exist, you can just go past here. It's like, oh, damn, okay, I
Yeah.
guess it's the trick mode.
No, it's obvious because A, why would you have just the climbing section when you just skip next to the next screen? Oh no.
I want to show this comparison off.
Oh my god!
Yes, even with speeding up, you can see how close this wall gets to you.
Oh my god!
What is the Smash Mix about time using judgment?
Maybe.
I want
Yeah.
to say maybe, but at the same time, I think Out of Time in that one is different.
I have to
the
ask
one
for the
was
judge because a lot of
God!
judgment music
Simon
was used in
themes that get
Smash
carried
Anyway.
over.
Oh,
Jesus!
Or Vampire Killer that gets carried over from Judgment. I know that much.
What the fresh hell is this design?
Christopher.
And this is level 3, mind you.
And how many you?
4?
Oh,
Ah, Jesus.
just the void.
So yeah, that sucks.
Ah!
Like seriously, what fresh hell was that design and who got fired for it?
You know what? I respect the
Oh,
hustle
gargoyle.
of. No, let's go to the manual. Let's see what this is called.
Death Bat actually.
Death
Ah, yes, the
bats.
Death Bat.
The death.
It's not even a primary evil, though. What the fuck?
I mean, to be honest, if anything, I could kind of pass it off as the first boss of Castlevania 1, except, more
Oh,
humanish.
is it primeval Yu-Gi-Oh archetype?
Primary evil?
Yeah.
No, well, maybe it's been a minute.
That doesn't what it does though.
That was just Firebrand trying to make some money.
Yes. Well,
Is that
Firebrand's
what Gargoyle's quest
Yeah,
is for?
nobody else was playing for Ghost of Goblins in the arcade. He has to pay the rent
it's
somehow.
Firebrand's less successful cousin,
I need this money to get into Marble 3 in 20 years.
Emberbrand.
I need this money again. No, Noel needed that money again to Marvel Infinite.
Yep, they
I
come
knew
out of
someone
the
was
wall.
gonna go with these
Careful.
statues.
They can frickin' sideblind you, and you'll lose your frickin' upgrade. So be careful.
I'm kind of. I don't know. I know, like, Marvel Infinite is just like, hey, we carry over assets when we can, but they really went and said Arthur and Firebrand. Like, I like them. I like playing as them. But, like, come
Why are
on.
they there?
There are more asset reuses you could do. In fact, you may. Well,
It's first boss again.
Yep, he's become
It's
a
the
mook.
primary
guess what?
evil.
Fireballs are reflective, so be careful about that.
Wait, how did you not hit you with the fireballs though? The thing clearly hit in the face it did though.
No. It's that the fireballs are reflective, regardless of where you hit them. It's you have to hit them with the whip itself.
But the fireball threw and hit you though. But clearly hit you. They did.
No. I said you can't hit them with the fireballs. You gotta hit them with your whip.
That's what I'm
But-
saying. I'm saying he
So
fired a
it's like
fireball at
they
you, and the fireball clearly hit you in the
No,
face.
that
didn't it?
was
That was my fireball, though.
Was it?
He doesn't
Yeah,
fire fireballs.
Okay.
He has the chain
You
whip
can't be
thing.
hurt by your own
He
fireballs in this
wall,
game.
not
I hope.
fireball. What else can I say? These freaking bonehead enemy replacements suck. They are annoying because of the freaking trajectory they follow those fireballs at you.
Ah!
Isn't that like most of the boneheads?
Yes, but they fire straight. This one fires diagonal.
It's a ricochet.
Oh no,
bowler.
I don't want to do geometry.
Got to figure out the perfect golden ratio.
What
1 plus or
the
minus root
fuck?
5/2.
Moving platforms.
Moving spike platforms. Over spikes.
What the Mega Man 2 hell is this?
Which one?
Mega Man 2.
Which one?
Which spike area in Mega Man 2 is he asking?
Yes.
Ah,
Hey,
Jesus.
to be honest, if anything, I was gonna say Mega Man 5, but those are freaking disappearing repairing blocks, not moving
I
platforms.
think it's like it's the White Castle is it, or was it like?
Oh, you think it's Wily 4? The one
Yeah.
before Boobeam?
Well,
Well,
Wily Spirit. Wily
I
Force.
guess, but that goes more in a conveyor belt sense. These are just moving up and down, left and right.
If you fuck up once, you're dead though.
True.
Just don't fuck up.
Come on, get better.
Get good.
Is he throwing sickles? Is he?
Yes.
At least you can go back on
And
your
they
cannon.
go around in the other way. If he throws down, they go up. If he throws up, it goes down. Be careful.
What if they're showing he's gonna fall?
No. Surprisingly not.
Well, they could though, because they're clearly not backward onto the knots. They've got like an
Oh,
outline
what
they
the
have.
heck?
This one sucks. If you're not prepared, this one could just kill you really quickly. Especially since Christopher doesn't have invincibility frames. You get hit by the frickin' the ball into the spikes, you're dead.
What? Excuse me. Thank you.
I mean, that's my honest reaction. It's like, okay, at least the other ones are connected by something. Here it's just like, just jump. You'll find it. I hope.
Freaking invisible platform and invisible rope.
Just let God be a witness. Apparently. Oh,
What?
sweet Jesus.
Yes.
I didn't know we suddenly entered Sonic 2.
Whoop.
Great spot if you need it, but again, it's not even worth it because of these damn spikes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that one coming.
Get out.
To be fair, I will have made the same joke.
He did get out. He did out. You committed to the bid. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I just realized something looking at this like enemy spread. So this is a Mudman, right? It's Madman in the manual.
Man.
Madman.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's like fireballs will not hurt them. You got to hit them with your whip. But yeah, it's like, well, what's the best card defense against Dracula? Let's just summon the first boss again, but this time have 3 of them.
All right.
Though, yeah, the worst thing is if you get to this room and they, if you get hit, so you basically down to your like first whip, it sucks.
Okay, there's a third one.
Mm-hmm.
What's the hearts again?
They
Points.
actually restore health.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh, for the
Yeah,
first
there's
time.
no raw meat in this one.
Because I see
so
the
whole
orbs are clearly points. The coins also points. I'm
the
guessing.
points are points, and the orbs are upgrades.
Upgrades. Ah, okay.
It's
Satan!
like playing Ultra
Oh,
Beast.
look! Pentagrams.
Ah,
Well, they're 6 sides, so they can't be
Dracula.
pentagrams.
you and me got
I
smacked.
know,
believe
you
it
got
or not, after this video was done and edited, there was somebody who actually made a ROM hack that fixes these stars to actually be pentagrams.
Ah.
I swear I had no knowledge of this.
Oh God.
Watch out! Here's a second form, the bat.
Ah.
And
Ah!
he summons mini bats.
Oh.
And spikes.
How dare you forget about spikes in a Castlevania game?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but usually Dracula's throne room is himself as the hazard, not actual spike hazards.
Would you prefer bottomless pit hazards instead?
Dracula.
Hasn't stopped them. Look at Castlevania 3.
Why do you think I chose what I did, Noel?
God.
I still don't understand why that's in the Castlevania Advance collection.
Good question, man.
No, it's weird. It's like, we got the advanced games. What else can we add in there? The SNES version of Dracula X.
Or Dracula XX, as it's called in Japan.
Dracula Double X.
And then the only one released in Japan, Dracula Triple X. Wait a minute.
Wait a second.
That's what the internet's for. Moving on.
Was there like a big tree?
Castlevania takes many shapes and incarnations. Lucky, it could be a tree for all you know.
And Game Boy hardware.
What, can evil lords not have their bases in trees?
That's only something you'd see for Kid Dracula, honestly.
Yeah.
It's where the Mystic Rangers live.
Ah yes, Dracula, K&D edition.
That should be the next villain of Power Rangers, Dracula.
That's who they're gonna find.
Weren't there vampires in Power Rangers?
Necroli.
Yeah.
There was that in Mystic Force.
Yeah, Necroli was like the vampire.
Besides, I'm perfectly fine with what vampires we do have, like Count Spankulot from Kids Next Door.
Yeah, several restraining orders. Let's be honest.
What? What? I like him because he's goofy.
Yeah, but he's a guy who comes from the world.
And he can turn you into a spank-happy vampire by spanking you with his ungloved hand.
I should make Happy like pseudonym, I'm guessing they are.
Would you prefer all the film jokes they made in the original Castlevania?
True.
Do you not like Christopher B?
Oh.
Watch out! He's gonna run away because he's goddamn Dracula.
We don't even have to wait 100 years for this one. Like maybe a month.
Probably, yeah.
I'll give it like 15 years. I think 15 will be the right goal,
Why?
considering the events of this game.
So the next GB game, what? It was 15 years later, it does.
Well, I mean, it involves him and his son.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Well, I think around 15 years would be the best time.
Well, fucking his son's already born this time. Who fucking knows it? What's
All I know is he's the time of age.
Second quest, no.
Yeah, no. We're done.
We're
done here.
What do you mean by rest exactly?
Lives.
It's lives.
Oh.
It's just another word for it. Like how some games call one-ups extra men.
Or just be a header.